All right, what's going on, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. I'm gonna give you guys an update on two tokens that I've been covering, really since I started the channel, and they both merged. Okay, Bloktopia and Wilder World announced a partnership. Man, you guys can imagine, I loved to see that happen. All right, that was really, really great to see two projects that I think are going to be really big in the metaverse. Have lots of potential merged together. Okay, so the first one we're looking at, is Bloktopia. Okay, um, Bloktopia. We'll go ahead and zoom in on the chart. Um, you know, I was kind of unsure where Bloktopia was gonna go. Right. We have this demand zone here. I didn't know. The last times I was covering this, if we were going to find some demand in here and rally up, or if we were going to go up and then come back down. And some fear in the market overtook, and Blacktopia, along with many other cryptos, began falling. Okay, now we didn't fall all the way down to my third bearish price target, but we hit both of these bearish price targets. So Blacktopia is at a really good price to look at for some long-term holds, right? If you're a little bullish on Blocktopia, this is a main trading area right here in between these levels, 0.03 all the way down to 0.025. All right, so 0.035 down to 0.025. um you know that's kind of like our range where you kind of want to accumulate. Okay, now of course this is not financial advice, but I mean, if you look at the chart here, these are some really, really low prices, right? And you can accumulate here, so that way we're in when we're in our next euphoria phase and it's trying to go back to all-time highs, right? And it's up at like 10, 15. It even went as high as like 16, 17 up here. you know um Now this is like point zero, 0.17. All right, not $17, but 0.17. So to go from 0.03, 0.02 all the way up to 0.17, that's a very nice return. That's a very nice run up, right? But the main thing we're looking at is patience. Okay, there's three trends to a reversal. There's your downtrend, your box consolidation, aka like your sideways trading period, and then there's the actual reversal. All right, so what we're going to be looking for is to hold support right along here. All right, um right at this 0.025 level. Okay, and if we can flip this to support, all right, and keep this as support instead of resistance, because if you look now, it's a little bit, we're struggling with it, right? It's trying to be held up as a support, but we're falling below it, and currently it's sitting right on top of it. So we just need to monitor this level and look for it to keep bouncing off of this level, right? So some swing trade possibilities or here, if you want to buy towards the bottom of here and then sell once we get up towards the middle around 0.259, around 0.3, you can do that. Or if we get below this 0.0250 level, then what you can look for is to like short it or anything. Now I'm not really sure too many people are looking to short this, but those are the main levels that we're going to want to keep an eye on Blacktopia. Okay, this is going to be our accumulation zone, right, for the recovery period, for when this thing does finally recover. Now Wilder World, we'll go ahead and pull up the chart for Wilder World. Let me see where it was. Wilder World is looking pretty good. Okay, um I basically explained everything I did in this video in my last video for Wilder World, about the three stages of the reversal, the consolidation phase, and then the uptrend. And this one is doing, Wilder World is showing a lot better life right now. Wilder World is a little bit of a bigger project than Blocktopia, but essentially what happened is Blocktopia is going to now be accessible in Wilder World, right? The whole Blocktopia metaverse is like this 21-story building, I believe. And that building is now gonna be in the Wilder World city of Miami, right? Which is pretty lit, if you ask me. I was super stoked to see that. And so Wilder World overall is holding up much better. It rallied here recently from 1.4 all the way up to 2.18. And I'm going to go ahead and take this drawing out of here away just so you guys can see how valid these support and resistance levels are, and why it's good to still do some technical analysis and have realistic expectations, right? A lot of times when I was posting these prices down here, people were like, oh man, he's so bearish, why is he so bearish? It's like, no, like, you want to be ready for stuff to come into these zones so you can start to reaccumulate, right? That's why I'm making these videos. I'm not saying like, oh, everything's about to tank, but I try to update you guys on these price levels, keep you ready, okay? Because if you saw the head and shoulders, then you're like, all right, well, now's not the time to YOLO into Wilder World, right? Like, we had our euphoria. This is complacency right here. I know that. And, we're really going to have to like rally hard and come back up, to show signs that this isn't that wasn't euphoria, right? That wasn't a euphoria, that the euphoria cycle isn't over yet, right? And then now I'd say we're somewhere in between anger and depression, okay? And then we'll have a disbelief rally, okay? And your disbelief rally is kind of basically something like this. Like, if we look on the chart previously, all right, here's the downtrend, here's your disbelief rally, and then you have your hope, optimism, the thrill, and then euphoria, and then you come back down. All right. So that's what we're looking to see happen again here on Wilder World. But of course, trade at your own risk and don't invest anything you aren't willing to lose. Make sure you have a game plan. Is this a long-term investment or is this a short-term trade? Right. Because crypto is very fun to trade as well when things are going up. That's when you see a lot of people putting money and capital and leverage and things like that into the market. So really interesting to see stuff like that, and very excited to see Wilder World recovering. I mean, we really played this head and shoulders all the way out. I remember when I first drew this, I didn't even think it would be necessary to draw it down this far, but we actually played that out very nicely. And that's where, we got this main support line from at 1.4487. And that has been really, really strong. Okay, if we zoom in some more, we basically had a quad bottom on there. 1, 2, 3, 4 times we tested that support, and then we had a very, very nice rally. So gonna be interesting to see, does this continue? Do we see more money flow into metaverse related tokens? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you have a coin or a project, stocks too as well. Anything you want me to take a look at and analyze for you guys, I'll be happy to do that for you. Okay, just let me know in the comments down below. If you want to trade with us, get access, to our tycoon analysis, all of the data behind, and that just comes like included in the Discord, right? That's part of the thing that sets you apart and gives you an edge as a retail trader. You're gonna use the link in the description, all right, and code Exactly, like the channel name, Exactly Trades. That'll get you a discount on the membership, and just join, come trade with us, be involved in the community. It's a very positive minded. It's not a lot of trolling. It's real people, a lot of real money in there, and we're all looking to grow and make money together. And it's better to have more than one ear, right? You don't want to have just your voice and your opinion and only your perspective. You also want to have other people's perspectives. I know 2 years ago I wasn't even messing with crypto at all, and slowly I've gotten into it, and a lot of that was from some members from the Discord, and I learned a lot about trading and technical analysis in there. So I definitely think you guys should join. You guys won't regret it. I didn't regret it, and I'm out.